Good morning, children. Welcome to the online class of Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. I am Vijayalakshmi, your maths teacher. So, children, we have been learning about fractions, isn't it? So, in the last class, you have learned how to find the fraction of a collection. I hope you have practiced the problems in it. Okay? So, today I am going to show you something and you will have to tell me what it means and what it will be. Okay? Now, here is a strip. Can you tell me what the fraction is? Yes, the strip is divided into two parts, isn't it? And one part is shaded. So, the fraction is equal to 1 by 2. So, let me show you. Yes, is 1 by 2. Now, look at the strip here. How many parts are there? 4 parts are there, isn't it? And how many parts are shaded? 2 parts are shaded. So, what is the fraction? Can you tell me? Yes, it is 2 by 4. Okay. So, the fraction is 2 by 4. Now, look at this strip. Can you tell me the fraction? How many parts are there? There are 6 parts and 3 parts are shaded. So, the fraction is 3 by 6. Okay. So, the fraction is 3 by 6. Now, look at this strip. Yes, how many parts are there? 8 parts. And how many are shaded? 4. So, the fraction is 4 by 8. So, look at the 4 strips. Can you find anything? Look at the colored part of each strip. You can see that the same portion has been shaded, isn't it? So, what does it mean? That all the fractions are same, isn't it? So, these fractions are called equivalent fractions. Okay? So, the fraction 1 by 2 is equal to 2 by 4 is equal to 3 by 6 and it is equal to 4 by 8. Okay? So, such type of fractions are called equivalent fractions. Now, children, from the previous example, we have seen that 1 by 2 is equal to 2 by 4, which is equal to 3 by 6, is equal to 4 by 8. So, can you tell me how to relate each fractions, how they are related? Let us see. Okay? So, 1 by 2 is equal to 2 by 4. How can you write 2 by 4? Yes, you can write it as 1 by 2 and it is 1 into 2 and here it is 2 into 2, isn't it? So, 1 into 2 is 2 and 2 into 2 is 4. Now, the next one, this 1 into 3 and it is 6 is 2 into 3, isn't it? The next one, 1 into 4 and 2 into 4. You can see that the same number is being multiplied in the numerator and denominator. Here also you can see 3 and 3. Here 4 and 4. So, or we can say that when you multiply the same number in the numerator and denominator of a fraction, we get equivalent fractions. Okay? So, let us now learn how to get equivalent fractions by multiplying numbers. Now let us find the equivalent fraction for the fraction 2 by 3. Okay? So first let us multiply 2 by 3 with 2 in the numerator and denominator. So what is it? 2 into 2 is equal to 4 and 3 into 2 is equal to 6. Okay? Next, let me find one more equivalent fraction for 2 by 3. 2 by 3 multiplied with 4 in the numerator and denominator. So 2 into 4 is 8 and 3 into 4 is equal to 12. So the equivalent fractions for 2 by 3 are 4 by 6 and 8 by 12. Children, we can find as many equivalent fractions for a given fraction. Okay? So I hope now you have understood how to find the equivalent fraction for a fraction or for a given fraction by using the multiplication method. Now children, we can find equivalent fractions by multiplication method as well as division method. Now let us see how to find the equivalent fraction for a given fraction by using the division method. So first we have the number 13 by 35. To find an equivalent fraction, we have to divide the fraction in the numerator as well as the denominator with the same digit. So first I will see whether it is possible for me to find an equivalent fraction by dividing the numerator and denominator of 30 by 35 by 2. Okay? So I am going to divide this by 2. Now, is 30 divisible by 2? Yes. You remember the divisibility rules? Yes. It is 0 in the ones place. So, the number is divisible by 2. And the answer is 50. Okay? But, is 35 divisible by 2? No. Isn't it? So, you cannot get an equivalent fraction when you divide the numerator and denominator by 2. So now let us find another number by which we can divide the fraction 30 by 35. So now let me divide the fraction by 5 in the numerator as well as denominator. Okay, now what is 30 divided by 5? You know 30 is divisible by 5, isn't it? So this is equal to 6. And 35 by 5 is equal to 7. So this is how we find the equivalent fraction of a given fraction by the division method. Okay, let us go for another example. We have 42 by 48. So now let me divide this fraction by 6. Now 42 divided by 6 is equal to 7. Yes, very good. And 48 divided by 6 is equal to 8. So you have got the equivalent fraction for the fraction 42 by 48. So I hope you practice more problems, children. In this way, we can find equivalent fractions by both multiplication as well as division method.
Now let us learn about the simplest form of a fraction. What is the simplest form of a fraction? When the numerator and denominator of a given fraction have no common factor other than 1, it is said to be in its simplest form or lowest terms. So now let us learn how to find the simplest form of a fraction. Consider the fraction 12 by 16. Let us reduce it to its lowest term. Now, 2 is a common factor of 12 and 16. So, divide the numerator and denominator by 2. So, you get the fraction as 6 by 8. Now again, 2 is a common factor of 6 and 8. So, divide the numerator and denominator again by 2. So, you get the answer as 3 by 4. Now, you can see that the fraction 3 by 4 cannot be divided further and the common factor is 1. So, the lowest term of the fraction 12 by 16 is 3 by 4.
Okay, now go to the YouTube video, write down the notes and also answer the questions which I have given. Children, be perfect in your multiplication tables. I hope you are, isn't it? So, see you again next time. Till then, goodbye.